So we've already wasted all our content on the 10 minutes before starting the podcast.
Are we not doing the jingle?
No.
Okay, we'll do the jingle
We just
next
spent
week.
10 minutes trying to find a jingle, wasting the time we were meant to be doing the podcast.
So
No, shut up, Matt.
everyone could come over to mine and we could write one over the holidays.
That would be fun.
Holidays, that's a week.
It's a week.
I'm quite busy during the holidays, if I'm honest.
Ooh,
Same, I'm camping.
Miss Social.
Miss Social.
Social.
Actually, no, I have an applicant day at Manchester,
Nice.
which is significant.
So if everyone puts
yeah.
in the chat, the exclusive chat,
Yes.
when they're free, then everyone could come over to mine.
Awesome.
Oh,
Spend
thanks.
a day in the studio.
See what we could do for you guys?
Yeah.
We're making a jingle from scratch for you.
We're doing it from
That'd be good.
scratch.
Yeah, we're going to do it from scratch.
Can we beatbox one?
No,
Yeah,
just to start.
shut up.
You can beatbox on it if you shut up.
No, not wagwan crap.
Oh, and we need more beeps again. You see, we just had to stop an episode that went so badly.
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, that was tragic. It was especially since I yelled a very rude word.
The rudest
Oh
very
yeah, I
much.
need to beat that in, don't I?
Yeah,
Well, I
didn't.
don't think we're even releasing that
No,
one.
we're not releasing the previous
It'll
podcast.
be on the special features.
What
Or
did
the
we?
release.
We agreed on words for rude words that we were going to replace.
It was like Shakespeare and
frog.
Yeah, frog.
Shakespeare and frog.
Yeah, all right. Let's. Should we get to the topic then? Should we get to our
Yes,
our podcasting
yeah.
topic?
You control this one.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So, topic we're going to be talking about today is it's a media podcast. You know, media committee and all that. So we're going to we haven't mentioned media yet. so we're going to make a podcast on the greatest films of all time,
Woo!
in our
Okay.
opinion. Because otherwise people get mad.
I haven't developed.
So Tom, what is your favourite film of all time?
I have like 100 favourite films. I'm not even joking. Probably
Well,
Mad
we've
Max.
got 10 minutes, so...
Honestly,
Mad Max Fury Road.
Fury Road. Yes,
Oh,
It's embarrassing. I still haven't watched all of the first ones.
what was Mel Gibson?
Yeah, I know.
Before you went mental.
I know I should, but I need to.
Oh,
And I'll probably do that on holidays.
why is that your favourite film?
I don't know, it's just so epic. The music in it is
The art.
insane. The artwork, the costumes is amazing.
Cinematically, it's a good film. But
Cinematically, it's
storyline,
brilliant.
it's bad.
It gets to a point where you just
It
don't.
falls down
The storyline's
completely.
amazing. The acting is amazing.
Yeah,
Everything
everything's
about it is
amazing. But the storyline, they drive in one direction on a road, and then they don't drive back.
Not just any road, the Fury
Oh.
Road, man.
Yeah, it's the Fury Road, Matt. You're missing the key concept.
God, man.
of
See,
the film.
if I ever had to
apologise.
cosplay like a character from a film or something, I'd
Yes.
cosplay Nuts.
And yeah,
Warboy.
Who's
Yeah.
next? Which one?
The
I-
the shirtless
Warboy.
one.
I'd have to disagree. I think the best film ever released is Rogue One.
It's up there. It's a good
It's
film.
not the best ever, though.
Why do you think it's the best? Is it just because you've seen it so many times?
I've seen Rogue One 4 times.
And it's not even out on DVD
It's
yet.
not even out on DVD. I went to go and see it first with friends, then with my dad, then with other friends, and then with other friends.
Friends.
Yeah.
And
I've seen it at four different cinemas.
Wow.
It's
so
a
they
good
don't
film.
get suspicious.
In my opinion, it starts off too slowly. Like, I know it's establishing the story and all that. It's got some beautiful establishing shots, but it starts off. I was bored at the start.
I read after the film. There's a book called Catalyst, which is like a bit about how Galen Erso actually gets into the project and how Krennic gets to where he is, and that does give it a lot more a greater.
But it's not
perspective.
film. It's not film. Like, it's good film, as in, like, you watch it once and you're like, whoa. But, like, it's not... Rewatchability on it is not going to stand out
I don't think you can say that to Luke.
for most people.
I think the last probably half an hour of that film was absolutely insanely amazing. But,
Can we talk about it? Spoilers? Are we allowed?
Are we going to go spoiler cast? Oh, okay, we'll mention spoilers for Rogue One right now for the next minute, but then, after that we're good.
Okay.
Okay, so if I go beep, spoilers, go.
Right, okay. The scene at the end where the two Star Destroyers crash together into the
The
force
one where
field
they
thing.
slam the
Oh, that
hammerhead
was
Corvette
so
into the
insane.
Star Destroyer. The Star Destroyer
You're amongst
cuts the
people
superstructure off the other Star Destroyer,
who like Star
and then it
Wars.
slams
Out of the
into
loop.
the Scarif Shield Gate, as they called it. And
Exactly.
that was such a good scene. My favourite scene was when they had the data card and they pulled the data card out of the computer and then legged it down the corridor, and then all the lights just went out and faded away.
That was
Like,
pretty epic.
That was the best.
Oh,
That was
I
the
would
best
watch
scene.
that again.
I
And
think
then he passes it through the door, and then they close the door, and then one of them just screams large, and it just pulls the lever. Yeah. And also interesting thing about that, Grand Moff Tarkin, he's actually dead. They CGI'd his face on.
He died in like
there's and
90s.
Is that cold-hearted?
They got permission from his family. They went to the Tarkin, not the Tarkin, the Tarkin estate. Oh, his name.
Can't remember.
He was in Doctor Who.
There's a few.
John Hurt?
No.
He died recently.
There's a few other things in the film that kind of made me laugh. Like, you know, the big ATSTs, the really big ones, the camel walkers or whatever. They were camouflaged.
They were attacked.
They weren't
attacked. They were attacked.
They were in olive green.
Get it
green
right,
camo.
Tom.
You know, that's kind of sticking out. It's not exactly gonna.
They weren't actually AT-ATs, because AT-AT stands
Don't
for
call it
all-terrain
AT-ATs, they
armoured
TATs.
personnel, all-terrain armoured transport, and they were attacked, which was all-terrain, and then they were cargo transports.
Nice. Okay.
So they were supposed to be like that because they're different.
What's your favourite film then, Hannah? let's move on from Star Wars. Okay, no more spoilers, guys.
Did you see my face sort of falling off then?
Yeah, we're just moving on for all the people, you know.
I don't know. I love a good horror film.
Oh,
7 days.
7 days. We've got a bad story about horror film.
Oh, okay, go for it.
And is this the one where you were playing it upstairs in the dark and I ran and I slammed the door open and screamed and then they all like nearly killed themselves?
Oh no, this was that was Outlast, a horror game, which is absolutely amazing. Would rate it.
That looks so scary.
It's scary.
Okay.
Tommy,
To some people, it's scarier.
screamed
No, I
his
can't.
face off and pulled so hard on the controller he disconnected it. Curling up into a ball. Yes, it was actually pretty amazing. But you know, we also went, me, Matt, and Tommy and Kyle, who are disrespecting the podcast. God. We went to see Rings this weekend. This weekend, yeah.
Sorry, guys.
And it was honestly probably the worst film I've ever seen.
No, you can't say that. It was well made. The storyline is where it fell down.
Yeah, it was so
Massively.
You know,
Rings.
Yeah, then
horror
you're
films are great if they're scary. If it's a horror film that's not scary,
It's
then
just boring.
It's just a film. There's nothing
But-
special about it.
Yeah, but also, I think a good horror film has a really interesting plot line and the characters have more depth.
Yeah.
Like, a horror film that's been done from a book, I think, is always...
Ring. The Ring was done from a book,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, wasn't
And,
it?
like, Silence of the Lambs, Red Dragon. Red Dragon is an A-star horror film, in my view. You know Ray Fiennes?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. It's just like... Because when the killer is someone who you're interested in, as well as being, like, deadly frightened of,
Yes.
suddenly it's like,
Brilliant
oh,
characters.
man.
Yeah.
Like I know The Walking Dead, Negan. I absolutely love his character. Obviously, I hate him because of what he does in the show.
Yeah.
But the way he's portrayed is
Yeah.
just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah. So yeah, my favourite horror film would probably be Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
Well,
One of the, I don't know, it's sort of a test I do for films, like, if I can clearly remember the name of the main characters in the film, then, you know, it's a
Go on.
sign it's an okay
Rings,
film
go.
at least. Rings. Holt and, I don't know the girl. Julia. Okay, Julia. But if I can't remember the name of the main character, then obviously the character is not memorable enough to be in a good film.
What if the film's like Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah, that guy that like tried to
What's his
obey
name?
you.
The guy who climbed up the wall.
Rowan.
Rowan?
And Julia.
Oh dear.
Great.
Okay, are there any films that you've walked out of seeing or you finished seeing and said that was probably the worst thing I've ever seen?
Hunger Games,
Why?
Mockingjay Parts 1 and 2.
Ooh.
Why did you see both of them if you walked out on the first
It was a squad thing. I had no choice in what film to see. I would actually rather to sit outside for 2 hours and not watch
It's a
it.
squad thing.
I fell asleep and I was sitting next to Tommy, and I don't know what, they're like in the sewers or whatever, and like these creatures came out. I was asleep because I was literally so bored of the film, and Tommy wasn't. And there was a jump scare, and when like they came out, he jumped straight onto me and woke me up. So I had to sit through the rest of that film.
Wait, had you not read the book?
No.
The first book's amazing. The second book's good. Third book's not great.
I don't think they're worth reading.
No.
I read them all in one night.
No,
'Cause-
that's not possible.
Well, okay. I read each one in each night of a week.
Okay,
Oh, that's
fair
it.
enough.
I read one a night, which is like impressive for me when I was younger. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the fact that I could read them in like one night meant that I wasn't engaged in it. I wasn't interested enough. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you didn't take your time, you just sort of rushed through it.
There you go. It was.
I'm reading Trainspotting at the moment.
Are you?
That's
Have you seen the
interest-
film?
No, I want to read it and then watch the film.
Still can't believe
I wish I'd done that.
Yeah, we tried to go and see the second Trainspotting film the weekend before we went to see Rings. Rings was backup option for Trainspotting because we got denied. No IDs.
Trainspotting 2 is not bad. I mean, it's not.
I heard it's like
Trainspotting.
nostalgic. More.
Yeah, it's kind of like it was made for people who were young in the 90s.
Right. Okay.
which is cool.
We were looking at the Trainspotting poster outside the cinema, and we realised Obi-Wan Kenobi and Adolf Hitler are in the same film.
What?
Yeah. I can't remember.
Robert Carlyle.
Robert Carlyle,
Robert
Hitler from
and
Rise of Hitler.
Yeah.
and
Rise of Evil.
Rise
Ewan
of Evil,
McGregor.
Ewan McGregor, hell yeah.
in the same film.
Could you imagine that? A fight, like a rap battle between Adolf Hitler and Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Well, there's one about Adolf Hitler versus Darth Vader.
Sugar.
There's three about
Check it
that.
out.
There's three about it. Adolf Hitler versus Darth Vader. Epic rap battles of history.
Not quite history though.
I used to know the words to that, and it like
Ewan McGregor, he's a Class A actor.
Class A, hey, reference to
Being
to
very good at something.
things in films.
I do love Ewan McGregor. What else is he in? He's in
Star
Velvet
Wars.
Goldmine, he's in Star Wars, he's in... What else is Ewan McGregor in?
He isn't in that much, but he's
No.
really
When he's in something, he's good at it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Deep Roles. I feel really stupid now, because I've forgotten all the Ewan McGregor films.
It's very good at it.
no one's mentioned my favourite film.
What's your
What is your
favourite
favourite
film?
film, man?
Come on, Tom.
Shawshank?
No, I haven't watched Shawshank.
You haven't watched Shawshank?
No, he said he's saving Shawshank.
I'm
Why?
You're
saving it.
saving
He's
Shawshank.
saving-
I got
He's
told it's a
saving
film you
himself.
have to watch in one go, and it's like it's over a 2-hour film, and I know that if I don't watch it in one go, I won't enjoy it as much as I.
It's
He's
the,
saving
it's the
himself
sort of
for
film where
Shawshank.
you have to, put your phone down, don't look at your phone, like don't get distracted. It's a film.
Yeah,
That's
you have to be engrossed into it.
completely engaged. Yeah.
Sure.
What's that say? Oh yeah. Right.
Should we wrap up and then...
Wait. First, we've got to talk about Matt's favourite film. So, okay. Next guess for Matt's favourite film right now.
Next podcast, Matt.
Yeah.
Such a good opportunity. Go on.
Oh, Finding Nemo.
Oh,
What's your... Okay, what
Go
is
on.
it?
The Departed.
The
It is
Departed.
the best film.
I he's been trying to make me watch it for months.
Is it a horror?
No, it's a sort of crime thriller. It's got
I love that film.
it's got Matt Damon. It's got Jack
Sorry.
Nicholson.
Jack
It's
Nicholson's a good
got,
one.
The guy who just won the Oscar. I can't remember names today.
The guy who just
Yeah.
won...
Yes,
Leonardo
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh my
How
god.
did you
How
just
did we
win
get
an
the
Oscar?
Leonardo DiCaprio? Because, amazing films as well. Interstellar,
No.
Inception.
No.
Yes, yes. Get Out.
I'll cut your microphone
Ooh.
right now.
He has the power,
I have
Tom.
the power. I can cut your microphone.
Look,
right
the
here.
keys all turned green. Obviously, he has the power.
Tom is now gone. He doesn't know where he is. It's all black.
Goodbye, my friends.
No. And also Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
It's an 18.
It's
Haven't
a
watched
good
it.
film.
So, just because it's an 18...
I'm with Matt on The Departed. The Departed. He pestered me for probably a month trying to get me to watch it, and I never really wanted to. I watched it, and it's one of my favourite films of all time. The ending.
So spoilers. Be
No, I'm not going to spoil it. I don't cry at films,
Not spoilers.
but I may have cried at the end of this film.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a good film.
It's an absolutely brilliant film.
Good film. Why don't you like Matt Damon?
Me?
Yeah.
I think The Martian was a crap film, and I judged him on it.
I think see, I personally think that
They used David Bowie's music, and then it was just like, oh, well, this is just a bit of an obvious sad ending.
It wasn't a sad ending.
It wasn't a sad
Yeah,
ending.
sad end. It was predictable and boring.
if you
Yeah,
think
good point.
about it though, you've got
Part of me has just died.
GG.
Good.
Well played.
if you think
The
about
Matt
it
Damon
though,
piece. Sorry, carry on.
Saving Private Ryan,
Yeah.
The Martian. There's a third example I can't remember at the moment.
Saving
We've
Private
spent a
Ryan's
lot of
brilliant.
money trying to save Matt Damon from places, haven't we?
Yeah, good point. We rescued him from, where was it in Saving Private Ryan?
France?
In war.
The
France?
No,
war.
yeah, I know obviously war, but I
In
can't remember.
France.
Fine, they rescued him from France, and he got stuck on Mars.
Tell you what, films I'm really looking forward to. Dunkirk.
Yeah.
That looks
That looks
amazing.
brilliant.
Have you watched the trailer for Dunkirk?
No.
Still need to
Christopher
see.
Who's
Nolan
in
film.
it?
It's got that guy from One Direction in it.
Oh, well, that doesn't.
Harry Styles.
Oh
Harry
god, I don't want to see it
Styles.
anymore.
But it's got like Cillian Murphy.
Oh, is it Killian or Cillian? I've heard people.
I say Cillian.
I watched a film
Hit
with
me if you
Killian.
must.
I watched a film with that one, Cillian Murphy, in the other day called Breakfast on Pluto, and he was doing an Irish accent, but it sounded so much like Mrs. Doubtfire.
He's Irish, isn't he? Though I'm pretty sure he's Irish.
Yeah, I think so.
Is he?
Yeah, that's his
Well,
natural
He was just doing his
accent.
own
Well, then,
accent.
that was the accent he was using, but he sounded so much like Mrs. Doubtfire, I couldn't handle it.
He was in Peaky Blinders as well.
Yeah, but he was cool in Peaky Blinders.
He's
Savage.
that's coming back this year. Can't wait.
The one and his hat with the knife.
Yeah.
The knife. Oh man,
It's brutal. They just take off their hats and slice
Brutal.
people.
I mean, the opening scene to that series with the horse is it's just
Good.
like boom, boom.
Still
I mean,
never
I
seen it.
haven't actually seen any more than about 3 episodes of it because I don't sit down anymore.
Wow,
No
you've got like
time.
3 series.
I know. I've been reading as opposed to watching.
Tom Hardy's in it as well.
Tom
Oh, I
Hardy.
love Tom Hardy.
We were talking about how he's
Speaking
his
of
his
Mad
beard
Max.
yeah.
Yeah, speaking of Mad Max, his beard is the most impressive thing in the entire world.
He's underrated.
He is.
His
But
beauty's underrated.
He's changed his body type from like skinny.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, it's insane.
To like Bane.
He's actually done serious harm to his body
Brain.
because he puts on muscle mass so quickly and loses it that it actually disrupts his joints or whatever. So he's
Ah.
actually harming his body.
Yeah, because
Shakespeare.
in Mad Max, he wasn't exactly like hench, was he? But then obviously he's Bane as well, so...
He put on. I watched a video. He put on like. They said that he put on as much mass or weight, even. I don't know.
Yeah,
Science.
muscle mass.
Yeah, a
weight,
bit of muscle
whatever.
mass. The same as like you picking up a fox. Sort of that much. That's how
You could have just said a dog or something.
they said fox. I don't know.
Okay.
If they
There's a
said
slight
fox.
difference, I
The
guess.
average, the
I've
average
never
weight of
actually
a
picked
fox.
up a fox before, so
Have you
believe it
not?
or not, I don't actually have rabies. Oh yeah, so... I think it's about time we wrapped up the podcast today, guys.
Yeah, I agree.
That was much
Okay.
better than the other episode.
Yeah, we're
right.
sorry for the other episode,
Films.
even though you'll never see it.
If you buy the DVD,
I'll never
you'll
see any of them.
Oh, savage.
if you buy the DVD, you'll get access to the secret episode that
Easter
Rated
eggs.
Behind the
Yeah.
scenes.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
rated too bad. for
Explicit.
air.
It's too explicit, too boring, let's be honest.
We just
What's
needed
Matt
to
doing?
chill and yeah.
Yeah, apparently life skills doesn't contradict a good episode. Contradict, that's not the right word.
Okay.
Oh well, okay.
Sweet.
Thanks
Thank
for-
you for listening.
Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Adios.